Title: Galactic Exodus, Wings of Hope. Chapter 1, The Celestial Odyssey. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where stars painted the canvas of the universe, a colossal spaceship named Celestial Odyssey cruised through the cosmic sea, seeking a new haven for humanity. The year was 3000 BC, and Earth had long been a distant memory. In its stead, a metallic behemoth carried the remnants of the human race toward an unknown future. On board the Celestial Odyssey, a hum of anticipation echoed through the metallic corridors as Keith stood in the command center, his eyes fixed on the holographic map displaying uncharted galaxies. His youthful face belied the responsibility that rested on his shoulders as the leader of the elite rescue and defense team. Keith's gaze shifted to the sleek, silver fighters lined up in the hangar, each equipped with cutting-edge technology for both exploration and protection. "Commander Keith, we're approaching the Othran Quadrant. Scans indicate potential habitable planets," reported Eris, the ship's skilled navigator. Her silver eyes flickered with determination, a reflection of the countless galaxies she had navigated. "Prepare the scout squadron," Keith commanded. "We need to assess the viability of those planets for colonization. And, of course, be on high alert for any potential threats." The metallic doors of the hangar hissed open, revealing the 5 elite members of the rescue and defense team. Alongside Keith and Eris, the team comprised Rylan, the nimble pilot, Siona, the tactical strategist, and Eric, the skilled engineer. Together, they formed a formidable force, ready for any challenges the cosmos might throw their way. The squadron of fighters soared into the void, their engines humming with anticipation. As they approached the Othran Quadrant, the scanners detected distress signals from a nearby spacecraft. A frantic voice crackled through the intercom, pleading for assistance. "Commander, it's a distress call." "Coordinates locked in," Rylan announced, his hands swiftly maneuvering the fighter toward the troubled vessel. The Celestial Odyssey's rescue team descended upon the distressed craft, deploying their magnetic docking clamps to stabilize the damaged ship. Keith's heart raced as he led his team through the airlock, entering the darkened corridors of the stranded vessel. Dim emergency lights flickered, casting eerie shadows as they navigated the maze of the seemingly abandoned ship. The rescue team found a group of survivors huddled in a control room, their faces a mix of relief and fear. "We were attacked by unknown assailants. They plundered our resources and left us stranded. Please, you have to help us," pleaded the captain of the distressed ship. Keith's jaw tightened with resolve. "Fear not, we are the Wings of Hope. We'll get you to safety." Little did they know, this rescue mission was merely the beginning of a journey that would test the resilience of the Celestial Odyssey's crew and unveil the mysteries hidden within the unexplored galaxies of the cosmos. Chapter 2, Shadows of Betrayal. The rescued survivors were escorted back to the Celestial Odyssey, their weary faces a stark contrast to the gleaming metal of the advanced spaceship. Keith gathered the team in the briefing room to unravel the mysteries surrounding the attacked vessel. Siona, analyze the data logs from the distressed ship. "We need to know who attacked them and why," Keith instructed, his eyes piercing as he addressed the tactical strategist. Siona, with her sharp mind and keen analytical skills, dove into the ship's records. As the data unfolded on the holographic display, a pattern emerged. The attackers were a rogue faction, remnants of a failed colonization mission that had resorted to piracy to survive in the unforgiving depths of space. "These are desperate people, Commander. Their actions are driven by a fight for survival," Siona reported, her eyes reflecting a mix of sympathy and concern. Keith nodded thoughtfully. "We cannot let desperation become an excuse for lawlessness. Eris, set a course to track down these rogue elements. We need to put an end to their attacks and ensure the safety of those seeking a new home." As the Celestial Odyssey navigated the cosmic currents, the elite team prepared for the upcoming confrontation. Rylan fine-tuned the fighter engines, Eric reinforced the ship's shields, and Siona devised a strategic plan to neutralize the threat without unnecessary bloodshed. Days passed as they followed the faint trail left by the rogue faction. In the vastness of space, the line between hunter and hunted blurred, and anticipation hung in the air like an unspoken truth. "Commander, we're approaching the rendezvous point." "Scans indicate multiple enemy signatures," Eris announced, her voice steady despite the imminent danger. Keith's eyes narrowed with determination. "Prepare the fighters. We'll engage them head-on, but our priority is to disable, not destroy. We need answers." The hangar echoed with the hum of engines as the sleek fighters launched from the celestial Odyssey, forming a formation that cut through the vacuum of space. The rogue faction's vessels appeared on the scanners, dark silhouettes against the canvas of stars. The battle was fierce, lasers and energy projectiles lighting up the void as the two factions clashed. Keith's tactical prowess guided the team through the chaos, disabling enemy ships one by one. The final rogue vessel, cornered and defenseless, awaited the wings of hope. As Keith and his team boarded the captured ship, they were met with a mixture of defiance and resignation from the defeated pirates. The leader, a weathered man with desperation etched into his eyes, stepped forward. "We had no choice. Abandoned by our own, survival forced us into this life," the pirate leader confessed. Keith, unmoved by the excuses, spoke firmly, "Survival should not come at the cost of others' well-being. We are all on a journey through the cosmos, seeking a new home. But we cannot allow chaos to reign. You will face justice for your actions." Handing over the captured pirates to intergalactic authorities, the Wings of Hope resumed their quest, the shadows of betrayal lingering in the vastness of space. Little did they know that the challenges they faced were mere ripples in the cosmic ocean, and greater mysteries awaited them on their celestial odyssey. Chapter 3, Whispers in the Nebula. With the captured pirates turned over to intergalactic authorities, the celestial odyssey resumed its exploration of the Yothran quadrant. The sleek fighters glided through the cosmic sea, their destination shrouded in the mystery of uncharted galaxies. As the ship delved deeper into the nebulae, the sensors detected a peculiar signal emanating from a distant star cluster. Eris, always attuned to the nuances of space, brought the anomaly to Keith's attention. "Commander, the signal appears artificial." "It's unlike anything we've encountered before," Eris reported, her silver eyes reflecting both curiosity and caution. Keith furrowed his brow, studying the holographic representation of the signal. "Rylan, set a course for that star cluster. Let's investigate. But proceed with caution, and keep the fighters on standby." As the celestial odyssey approached the star cluster, the signal grew stronger. It led them to the heart of a swirling nebula, where the fabric of space seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly energy. The fighters deployed with Keith and his team, navigating the ethereal clouds of gas and dust. Within the nebula, the source of the signal revealed itself, a massive, ancient structure suspended in space. It emanated an eerie glow, casting a surreal ambience over the celestial landscape. The structure resembled a colossal gateway, adorned with intricate patterns and symbols that hinted at a civilization long lost to time. "This is unlike anything in our historical databases," Eric remarked, his engineer's mind attempting to decipher the enigmatic architecture. Siona's tactical analysis revealed no immediate threats. "Commander, it seems dormant, but its purpose eludes us. It could be a remnant of an ancient civilization or a celestial anomaly." Keith, his instincts guiding him, decided to investigate further. "We'll approach cautiously. Rylan, take us in. Let's see if there are any clues to unravel the mystery of this celestial gate." As the celestial odyssey approached the colossal structure, a resonant hum filled the void. Lights danced along the surface of the gateway, responding to the proximity of the explorers. The team's fighters hovered in formation, ready for any unforeseen developments. A voice echoed in Keith's mind, a gentle whisper that seemed to transcend the boundaries of space. "Welcome, seekers of the stars. I am the custodian, the guardian of the celestial nexus. Your arrival is foretold." The revelation sent shivers down the spines of the team members. The celestial nexus, a gateway to unknown realms, held the promise of answers and untold discoveries. The enigmatic journey of the Wings of Hope had taken an unexpected turn, and the mysteries of the cosmos beckoned them to venture further into the celestial unknown. As the team prepared to enter the celestial nexus, the whispers in the nebula hinted at a destiny entwined with the ancient secrets of the cosmos. Little did they know that their encounter with the custodian was just the beginning of a journey that would reshape the course of humanity among the stars. Chapter 4: Echoes of Catastrophe. The celestial Odyssey cautiously entered the swirling energies of the celestial nexus, guided by the gentle whispers of the custodian. As the colossal gateway enveloped the ship, an otherworldly sensation gripped the crew. It was as if the fabric of reality itself was bending to accommodate their presence. Inside the nexus, a kaleidoscope of cosmic energies danced around them. The team marveled at the celestial spectacle, their senses overwhelmed by the grandeur of the ancient structure. The custodian's whispers resonated, guiding them through the labyrinthine pathways of the nexus. But within the mesmerizing beauty lurked an unforeseen peril. As the celestial Odyssey navigated deeper, a sudden disruption in the cosmic currents sent shockwaves through the ship. Alarms blared, and the ship trembled as if caught in the grip of a cosmic storm. "Eris, report. What's happening?" Keith's command echoed through the chaos. "We've lost control, Commander. The celestial energies are fluctuating, and the navigation systems are malfunctioning. Brace for impact." Eris's urgent voice conveyed the impending danger. The celestial Odyssey careened uncontrollably through the nexus, its once steady course devolving into chaos. Keith and his team struggled to maintain their footing as the ship plunged deeper into the unknown. Amid the tumult, a distress signal crackled through the intercom. Another spaceship, seemingly caught in the same celestial tempest, emerged on the view screen. Its silhouette flickered through the cosmic haze, a desperate plea for salvation. "Commander, it's another vessel caught in the nexus. We need to help them." Rylan shouted, his hands gripping the controls with determination. With the celestial Odyssey systems in disarray, the rescue team mobilized the fighters, aiming to stabilize the distressed ship. The cosmic storm intensified, the nexus resisting their efforts to break free. As the elite team approached the beleaguered vessel, Keith's heart sank. The ship bore the insignia of a long-lost Earth faction, believed to have perished centuries ago. The crew's distress signal revealed faces frozen in time, their expressions eternally etched with fear. "We've got to get them out of there," Keith ordered, his voice cutting through the chaos. The fighters maneuvered skillfully, attempting a daring rescue amidst the cosmic maelstrom. Just as success seemed within reach, a surge of celestial energy enveloped the distressed ship. The once hopeful rescue mission turned into a tragic spectacle as the vessel collided with the celestial Odyssey, sending shockwaves through the nexus. The impact echoed through the cosmic expanse, leaving both ships entangled in a web of energy. The celestial Odyssey groaned under the strain, its once proud structure now battered and bruised. The surviving members of the Earth faction ship, rescued but shaken, looked upon their saviors with a mixture of gratitude and despair. As the cosmic storm subsided, leaving the nexus in an eerie calm, Keith surveyed the wreckage of the once majestic celestial Odyssey. The celestial nexus, it seemed, held not only the promise of discovery but also the echoes of a tragedy that would test the resilience of the Wings of Hope. The fate of both crews now intertwined, the celestial Odyssey faced a new reality, one marked by loss, uncertainty, and the challenge of navigating the cosmic unknown with a ship on the brink of collapse. Episode 5, Veil of Discord. In the aftermath of the celestial catastrophe, the celestial Odyssey drifted through the cosmic currents, scarred and weakened. The once pristine corridors now echoed with the somber hum of emergency lights, casting a pallor over the ship's damaged facade. The rescued Earth faction members, disoriented and traumatized, found themselves amid a new world of stars. As the crew worked tirelessly to repair the ship, tensions flared within the confined spaces. The arrival of the Earth faction survivors brought not only the weight of tragedy but also the echoes of a past long forgotten. Among the rescued was Cassandra, a skilled astrophysicist whose piercing gaze and enigmatic demeanor hinted at a tumultuous history. As the crew integrated the new members, a palpable unease settled over the celestial Odyssey. Cassandra, though grateful for the rescue, harbored a deep-seated mistrust of authority, a sentiment born from the struggles of her long-lost Earth faction. Her piercing eyes bore into Keith, questioning the motives behind the celestial Odyssey's mission. "Commander Keith," Cassandra's voice carried an undercurrent of suspicion, "you claim to be seekers of hope, yet I see nothing but a ship adrift in the vastness of the cosmos. What is your true purpose, and why should we trust you?" Keith, taken aback by the accusatory tone, responded with measured composure. "Our mission is to find a new home for humanity. We encountered your distressed ship by chance and did everything in our power to save you. Our intentions are noble." But Cassandra remained unconvinced, her skepticism fueling a subtle discord among the crew. As repairs progressed, murmurs of discontent rippled through the once unified team. The Earth faction survivors, struggling to acclimate to their newfound reality, sought solace in Cassandra's dissenting voice. Siona, sensing the growing tension, approached Keith with a grave expression. "Commander, we can't ignore the rift forming among the crew. Cassandra's influence is gaining traction, and some are questioning our leadership." Keith, grappling with the weight of responsibility, knew that unity was paramount for the success of their mission. He decided to confront Cassandra directly, hoping to quell the burgeoning discord. In a dimly lit corridor, Keith found Cassandra studying a holographic star chart. The ambient glow cast shadows on her face, emphasizing the depth of her skepticism. "Cassandra," Keith began, "we are all in this together. Our mission is to ensure the survival of humanity. We must put aside our differences and work as one." Cassandra, unmoved, locked eyes with Keith. "Survival, Commander, requires more than lofty ideals. It demands transparency, honesty. What aren't you telling us about this celestial nexus? What mysteries are you hiding behind that stoic facade?" Before Keith could respond, an emergency alarm pierced the air. The celestial Odyssey shuddered, and the crew rushed to the command center. The sensors detected an approaching threat, a rogue faction, drawn by the celestial disturbance, closing in with hostile intent. The fragile unity of the crew faced its greatest test as they prepared to face the oncoming danger. Cassandra's mistrust lingered in the air, a veil of discord threatening to unravel the fragile bonds that held the wings of hope together. As the rogue faction loomed on the horizon, the fate of the celestial Odyssey hung in the balance, caught between the fragments of a fractured alliance and the imminent threat of a cosmic adversary. Chapter 6: Fractured Alliances. The command center buzzed with urgency as the rogue faction's ships approached, their intent clear. Keith, flanked by the core members of the Wings of Hope, observed the holographic displays showing the impending threat. "Cassandra, we need everyone on board. Set aside your doubts for now. Our survival depends on unity," Keith implored, hoping to bridge the growing gap. Cassandra's gaze wavered for a moment, but the skepticism persisted. "Survival, Commander, but at what cost? I won't be part of a mission shrouded in secrecy." With a reluctant nod, Keith turned his attention back to the imminent danger. The rogue faction ships, adorned with the scars of countless cosmic conflicts, closed in on the vulnerable celestial Odyssey. The battle that ensued was fierce, lasers and energy beams crisscrossing the cosmic void. Ryland skillfully piloted one of the elite fighters, engaging the attackers with precision. Siona coordinated the defense, her tactical acumen guiding the Wings of Hope through the chaos. Eric worked tirelessly to reinforce the ship's shields, his engineering expertise crucial in the face of adversity. As the battle raged on, the celestial Odyssey sustained further damage, the strain evident on its already weakened structure. The rogue faction, fueled by desperation and a thirst for resources, pressed their assault with relentless determination. In the midst of the conflict, Cassandra, torn between mistrust and the instinct for self-preservation, found herself at a crossroads. The reality of the battle forced her to confront the immediate threat, setting aside her reservations momentarily. As the rogue faction's ships began to falter, a new complication emerged. Another faction, drawn by the celestial disturbances, entered the fray. Their ships, sleek and formidable, bore the insignia of an intergalactic peacekeeping alliance. The sudden arrival shifted the dynamics of the battle, turning allies into adversaries. The holographic displays flickered with incoming transmissions. A stern-faced representative of the peacekeeping alliance appeared on the screen, demanding an explanation for the Celestial Odyssey's presence in the Celestial Nexus and its involvement with the rogue faction. Keith, caught between the rogue faction, the peacekeepers, and the internal discord within his crew, faced an impossible dilemma. The delicate balance of alliances teetered on the edge of collapse. Siona, ever the strategist, proposed a risky maneuver. "Commander, we can use the remaining energy reserves to jump away from the Nexus. It might buy us time to explain our situation and regroup." Keith, acknowledging the urgency of the situation, authorized the jump. The Celestial Odyssey, battered and scarred, vanished into the cosmic abyss, leaving behind a battlefield fraught with fractured alliances. As the ship hurtled through the interstellar void, the crew grappled with the aftermath of the battle. The Celestial Nexus loomed in the distance, its mysteries still unresolved. The whispers of the custodian lingered, and the fractures within the crew threatened to widen into irreparable chasms. In the heart of the cosmic unknown, the Wings of Hope faced a daunting truth: survival in the vastness of the cosmos required more than advanced technology and tactical prowess. It demanded a unity of purpose, a trust that could withstand the challenges of the Celestial Odyssey. As the ship sailed through the stars, the echoes of conflict and uncertainty lingered, casting a shadow over the once unified mission. Chapter 7: Celestial Crossroads. In the aftermath of the battle, the Celestial Odyssey found itself adrift in the cosmic currents, far from the prying eyes of both the rogue faction and the intergalactic peacekeepers. The ship, battered and bruised, glided through the void as repairs commenced. Within the confines of the ship, a subdued atmosphere prevailed. The crew, once bound by a shared purpose, now grappled with the fractures that threatened to undermine their mission. Keith, burdened by the weight of command, sought solace in the holographic star charts, contemplating the uncertain path ahead. Meanwhile, in the dimly lit corridors, a quiet connection blossomed. Rylan, the nimble pilot with a penchant for risk, found himself drawn to Eris, the silver-eyed navigator who had guided them through the celestial unknown. Their interactions, born of shared moments in the cockpit and unspoken glances during critical maneuvers, hinted at a blossoming romance. As the ship sailed through the cosmic expanse, their camaraderie evolved into something deeper, a silent acknowledgement of the bonds forged amidst the challenges they faced. One evening, as repairs continued and the ship hummed with the soft melody of machinery, Rylan found Eris in the observation deck. The panoramic view of distant galaxies framed her silhouette, and the celestial glow cast a gentle radiance on her features. "Quite a view, isn't it?" Rylan remarked, joining her at the observation window. Eris smiled, her silver eyes reflecting the distant stars. "It's mesmerizing. Makes you realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things." As they stood side by side, a subtle tension lingered in the air, an unspoken acknowledgement of the uncertainties that surrounded them. Rylan, known for his light-hearted demeanor, hesitated for a moment before breaking the silence. "Eris, in a place like this, where the unknown is our constant companion, there's something I've been meaning to say." Eris turned to him, curiosity flickering in her eyes. Before Rylan could continue, the ship's intercom crackled to life, interrupting the moment. "Commander Keith to the briefing room. We need to discuss our next course of action," the intercom announced. The interruption hung in the air like a cosmic decree, pulling Rylan and Eris back into the reality of their mission. The unspoken sentiments lingered, a promise suspended in the cosmic void, waiting for the right moment to unfurl. In the briefing room, the crew gathered once more. Keith, his gaze firm and resolute, addressed the crew. "We're at a crossroads, my friends. The celestial nexus beckons, and with it, the promise of answers. But we must tread carefully. Our unity is our strength, and the fractures among us must be healed." Cassandra, still harboring mistrust, regarded Keith with a scrutinizing gaze. "Commander, the celestial nexus holds secrets, and secrets breed discord. We need transparency if we are to move forward." Keith nodded, acknowledging the validity of her concerns. "Agreed. The time for secrets has passed. We face the nexus together, as one united force." As the crew prepared for their next encounter with the celestial nexus, the echoes of conflict and uncertainty lingered. Amidst the cosmic Odyssey, a delicate romance blossomed, and the crew faced a celestial crossroads that would test not only their resolve but also the bonds that held them together in the vast expanse of the cosmos. Chapter 8, Nexus of Revelation. The celestial Odyssey approached the celestial nexus, its damaged exterior bearing witness to the trials endured in the cosmic journey. The once fragmented crew gathered in the command center, their eyes fixed on the mesmerizing energies of the nexus. Keith, now more than ever, felt the weight of leadership. He addressed the crew, "This is our moment of truth. The nexus holds the key to our survival, and perhaps, the destiny of humanity among the stars. We face it united, with transparency and trust." Cassandra, her skepticism still evident, observed with a discerning gaze. The revelation of the celestial nexus demanded answers, and the custodian's whispers echoed in the minds of the crew. As the celestial Odyssey entered the nexus, the cosmic energies enveloped the ship once more. The crew, prepared for whatever mysteries lay ahead, felt the ship being drawn into a surreal dimension, a realm where the boundaries of time and space blurred. Inside the nexus, the ship navigated through ethereal passageways, guided by the subtle currents of celestial energies. Holographic displays flickered with symbols and patterns that hinted at the nexus's purpose. A disembodied voice echoed, resonating within the minds of the crew. "Welcome, seekers of hope. The time has come to unveil the truths that bind the cosmos together." The custodian, its presence felt rather than seen, projected images and memories onto the holographic displays. Visions of ancient civilizations, cosmic cataclysms, and the birth of stars unfolded before the mesmerized eyes of the crew. Cassandra, her skepticism waning, absorbed the revelations with a mix of awe and realization. This celestial nexus is a cosmic archive, a repository of the knowledge of countless civilizations that have traversed the stars. The holographic displays painted a tapestry of cosmic history, unveiling the rise and fall of advanced societies, the ebb and flow of celestial energies, and the mysteries that had eluded humanity for eons. As the revelations continued, the crew learned of a cosmic balance maintained by the custodians, a network of celestial beings tasked with preserving the harmony of the cosmos. The celestial nexus served as a bridge between worlds, connecting realms of existence and guiding civilizations toward enlightenment. Yet, the custodian's voice grew somber as it revealed a cosmic imbalance, a looming threat that jeopardized the very fabric of reality. The rogue faction encountered earlier was a manifestation of the cosmic discord, a consequence of civilizations driven to desperation by an encroaching cosmic darkness. The cosmic balance is at a tipping point. Seekers of hope, you must become the guardians of the celestial nexus, for the survival of all that exists, the custodian implored. The crew, humbled by the weight of their newfound purpose, faced a choice that transcended their personal struggles. The fractured alliances, the lingering mistrust, all became inconsequential in the face of a cosmic destiny. As the celestial Odyssey emerged from the celestial nexus, the crew carried with them the knowledge of their cosmic responsibility. The rifts that once threatened to tear them apart now seemed trivial against the vast canvas of the cosmos. Amidst the revelations and the cosmic harmony, Rylan stole glances at Eris, their shared journey through the celestial unknown forging a connection that surpassed the boundaries of space and time. The seeds of romance planted in the cosmic silence now bloomed in the wake of celestial revelations. The Wings of Hope, once a disparate group of individuals, now stood united as guardians of the celestial nexus. The cosmic Odyssey had transformed them, not only as explorers but as stewards of the cosmic balance, a destiny that awaited them in the uncharted realms of the celestial sea. Chapter 9: The Luminous Hero. As the celestial Odyssey ventured forth into the unexplored reaches of the cosmos, a new character emerged, a mysterious figure whose presence would weave through the fabric of the crew's destiny. In the midst of a celestial storm, the crew intercepted a distress signal emanating from a small, drifting spacecraft. A lone figure, clad in a luminous suit, emerged from the vessel. This enigmatic being introduced themselves as Seraph, a wanderer of the stars who had traversed the cosmic realms in search of purpose. Seraph, with an aura of otherworldly grace, possessed abilities beyond the comprehension of the crew. Their luminous presence evoked a sense of both awe and reassurance. The celestial Odyssey, having weathered the cosmic storms, welcomed Seraph as a guiding light in the vastness of the unknown. As the crew shared their journey and the revelations from the celestial nexus, Seraph's eyes, gleaming like stars, reflected an understanding that surpassed mortal comprehension. The cosmic balance is in jeopardy, and your role as guardians is both noble and crucial, Seraph declared. The celestial being's arrival, however, stirred a complex array of emotions within the crew. Cassandra, ever the skeptic, regarded Seraph with a mixture of curiosity and suspicion. Who are you truly, Seraph, and what role do you play in the cosmic drama unfolding around us? Seraph's response was cryptic yet laden with purpose. I am but a wanderer, drawn by the threads of fate woven into the cosmos. My purpose aligns with the harmony you seek to restore. As the celestial Odyssey pressed forward, the crew faced new challenges, cosmic anomalies, rogue factions, and remnants of ancient civilizations. Seraph, with their luminous presence, became a guiding force, steering the ship through the tumultuous currents of the celestial sea. Amidst the trials, the romance between Rylan and Eris deepened. The cosmic revelations had ignited a flame that now burned brightly, a connection that transcended the vastness of space. Their stolen glances evolved into tender touches, and the cosmic Odyssey became a backdrop for a love story blossoming against the backdrop of the stars. One evening, in the quiet confines of the observation deck, Rylan and Eris found themselves enveloped in the cosmic glow. The distant stars painted a tapestry of light, mirroring the emotions that simmered between them. Rylan, Eris began, her voice soft yet filled with conviction, the journey has been tumultuous, but in the vastness of the cosmos, I found something worth holding on to. Rylan, his heart echoing the sentiment, took Eris's hand. Eris, in this cosmic dance, you're my guiding star. Together, we'll navigate whatever challenges lie ahead. Their lips met in a tender kiss, sealing a connection that transcended the cosmic expanse. As they embraced, the celestial glow surrounding them seemed to intensify, a cosmic acknowledgement of love woven into the fabric of the universe. Meanwhile, Seraph, observing the unfolding romance with a knowing smile, remained a silent guardian, a luminous hero whose purpose intertwined with the destinies of the celestial Odyssey's crew. The cosmic Odyssey continued, and amidst the celestial wonders, the bonds of love and friendship, tested by the vastness of space, emerged as the guiding lights for the guardians of the celestial nexus. The journey, now propelled by the harmony within the crew, carried the promise of hope and a cosmic destiny yet to unfold.
If you've enjoyed this free audiobook, we are thrilled to have shared this experience with you. Stay tuned for the next part, and if you haven't already, please consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your support means a lot, and it helps us continue bringing you more captivating content. Thank you, and happy listening.